You jail Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, another person will come out.
Okay.
Because that is the ideology. I keep saying Biafra is an ideology. The things the youths are seeing in the southeast is what drives them. You have in the southeast, they arrest young people, young boys, they charge them for terrorism, they call them IPOP, they lock them up. You arrest bandits in the north. You arrest terrorists in the north. And what do? You call them repentant. And you reintegrate them back into the society.
Hello, my fellow Biafrans, and I'll come again. But before I say anything concerning this video, I beg, as they watch this video now, try and share this video so that the European country, the Finland government that was arrested our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we hear this from this man, because this man, we on the seas from a scheme like this, don't finally come out to open to expose Nigeria government and Musa and his boys. For those of now where they rejoice, where they talk say everything where they go on now in Nigeria, even Biafra land, every Ekpa, all the Boko Haram terrorists where they kidnap, where they buy people, where they harvest organs in Biafra land. Now Simon Ekpa and his boys they do am. I beg, carry your chair, come and listen to this man where on the see from a scheme like this. Because this man don't finally expose Nigeria government. In case you don't know, take 1 minute of your time and see what he said concerning Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and even Boko Haram where they live for Nigeria. So stay tuned and hear from him, and do not forget to share this video so that the European country, we know that Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter and Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. And even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. We are freedom fighters. Why these people are labeling us a terrorist? Why Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen, we are there buying people and Nigeria government are not doing anything? Why our own freedom fighting is like this? My brothers, I beg, help me and share the video so that the European country, we understand that we are freedom fighter. We are not a terrorist. Thank you and God bless you. And if you have not followed me, do well to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that any day, anytime I drop my update, you're going to see them back to back. One love.
You jail Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, another person will come out.
Okay.
Because that is the ideology. I keep saying Biafra is an ideology. The things the youths are seeing in the southeast is what drives them. You have in the southeast, they arrest young people, young boys, they charge them for terrorism, they call them IPOP, they lock them up. You arrest bandits in the north. You arrest terrorists in the north. And what do? You call them repentant. And you reintegrate them back into the society. What kind of justice system is that? So we must be honest with ourselves in this country. If we want peace, let us look at peace from the aspect of justice. Because any peace devoid of justice is peace of the graveyard.
Ndebani, happy Sunday. Last week, because we are in new week, today is Sunday. Last week, all we were hearing was about Simon Ekpa, that he has been convicted, according to Nigerian media, that Simon Ekpa has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment in Finland. Both the ones that are saying that the reason why they jailed him for 6 years is because of terrorism, and some other media are saying it was because of cyber incitement. And we all know the truth of the matter. According to the Finnish government, they are saying that it was because of cyber incitement. That is not all about terrorism. And the reason why I came up here is to say things the way my spirit wants me to say it. Because I'm seeing what is going on. I know what is going on. And I've seen a lot of things. Because I've been observing both the Biafran government in exile and the Nigerian government, the way they are working. You understand? I know most of the things that are going on, and I'll be following you. When you talk, I know the ones that are truth, I know the ones that are lies. You see this Simon Ekpa of a thing, We could remember when Fulani herders were clashing with farmers in Ebonyi State. We know when the Fulani herders were clashing with farmers in Ebonyi State. It was Simon Ekpa who stood to say no to what they are doing. And he put an end for the herders to stop clashing with farmers. He was the one that put an end to that. And the other last time, Dave Umai, because it was when Dave Umai was the governor, that was when the Fulani herders were busy clashing with farmers, killing farmers in Ebonyi State, and destroying our farmlands in Ebonyi State. It was Simon Ekpa who stood to say no to all those mess that the Fulani herders are causing in Ebonyi State. It was Simon Ekpa, which Dave Umai, after receiving his minister work, what's next? You have to pay your format now for them to give you a contract. He started giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu credit. He started giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu credit that Bola Ahmed Tinubu no deserve to get, because of the reason why he was giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu the credit was to get a contract from him, which they gave to him. And today, we never see the contract, they never finish him, which every one of us knows. And they use it to destroy a business in the Nigerian state that employed people in Nigeria. So what am I saying? He carried all the credit. He carried all the credit and gave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he was the one, that the only thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done that sweetens his heart was stopping the herders from clashing with farmers in Ebonyi State. I looked at that, as I saw the news, I was like, what the hell? I made a video concerning the matter. I called him that, why giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu a credit that another man works for? Because we know that it was Simon Ekpa that stopped the Fulani herders. I must set the record straight. We got to tell ourselves the truth. I must set the record straight. Why? And today, they have come in all form to destroy that strong man, to keep their own people in captive, whereas they are not aware that they are still keeping their own selves, as the politicians. They don't know that they are still keeping their own selves down. Because when your people are free, you will be free too. And they don't know it. When your people are free from the mess that they are facing, you will be free as a politician. But they are not aware of that. Or if I will say, it's due to their greed. It's due to their greed. And they used a woman to destroy that young man. Because there is no way that you get a man without coming through a woman. Without coming through a woman. They used Ojukwu Bianca Ojukwu, to destroy that man, which every one of us knows. Which every one of us knows how they went to destroy Simon Ekpa, to bring him down, saying that they don't want to war again in our lives, all this kind of a nonsense thing. Nobody's praying for war, but when they are bringing war to your doorstep, you have to adapt. Was what Mazi Simon Ekpa was doing. They tag him everything to demolish his name for him to be captured by the Finnish government. And the Finnish government compromised, because they know the truth, but they compromised. Though the other way around, I will not blame Simon Ekpa, because he is in another man's land. So what am I saying? Again, you see this fight of getting freedom. The people that will get this freedom that you are talking about is the women. The men have tried. There was a time I was talking with one lady. The lady is she's ambitious of all this freedom of a thing, but she's still behind. He was talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, me and I met the lady at Omaya, yeah, at Omaya. So she was talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and she made a comment, something like, who will save the people. You understand? I asked her, you can, because you are a woman. And since you can ask this question, you can. Because one thing that our women refuse to understand is that they don't know the power that they got. Forget about all these things women, they jump up and down. For my community, if our women, the mothers, bossers, oh boy, matter they change you. Matter they change. But they still give their men the respect that belongs to their men. We know about riot, about women riot. We know about it. And we know how it played. So I told the lady, you women are the ones that will get this fight right. You people are the ones. Because it was a woman that they used to bring Simon Ekpa down. So how do you think that you cannot get it as a woman? Because if a man, now for instance, now if women now come out for protest, it will hurt the policemen to shoot at them. Despite we know that the Nigerian state is evil. Despite knowing such. But it will be hard for them. But when they see men, their fellow men, you see them doing undoable. So, what am I saying? Is the women, they are the ones that will get this fight right. Because the men, they have tried. The men, they have tried. I'm just here to give this reason. You understand? And to tell you people that what they are saying that Simon Ekpa is not what he is. I am not a big fan of him. I am not a big fan of him. If you know me very well, I'm not a big fan of him. But we must set the record straight to get this right. We must set the record straight. We are not free. Oh. We are not free. If you are a woman, you listen to this video, warm up. Because it's your own children that they are killing, that they are keeping in captive. As a woman, it's not all about shaking ash on media. I know the one that I'm talking about. Thank you.
Hello, Nigerians. Nigerians, you see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that Nigerians don't even understand why we follow him. The reason why we follow and honor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than some people even sees him more important to them than Jesus Christ and Muhammad is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that is saying no to corruption. He is somebody that is saying no to these impunities going on in Nigeria. You know, it's been a long time when we have been screaming that our politicians are terrorists. Most of you didn't understand. When you see politicians building a country and that country is not suitable for their children to study there, go to hospital there, enjoy their life there, just know that they are terrorists. Why you see 100% of our politicians today flying abroad for medical health, educational system, and holiday and whatever, is because, you know, 100% they are not working for us. The reason I call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one of the most peaceful human being on earth today is this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is following corruption the right way. He's actually one of the non-violent person I know in my life. He might be saying some harsh words, but inside, he doesn't mean them. You know, one of the reasons why I always use Tombolo as point of direction is Tombolo fought Nigerian government for many years. Actually, Tombolo was using a more violent system, bombing our pipeline and whatever where gas is coming from, oil is coming from. Today, we have enough oil and gas in Igbo states. But do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not bombed even one, or sent anybody to bomb anyone, or disrupt this new gas that have created more insecurity in Southeast? The reason why, because he is asking for one thing. He says that the Nigerian government should conduct a referendum. If we all want to belong in Nigeria, we should conduct a referendum that will prove that we really want to be one. And you know, one thing I love about what this man is doing is that Nigerians or the Northerners or the Yorubas just want us to remain one. They don't even ask, do we love ourselves? Now it's happening in front of our eyes. The Yoruba people now are changing the names of Igbo prominent men that they gave in their land. They are doing that rapidly. They are coming online telling you that they will send the Igbos packing. The Igbos packing. And most Igbos are listening to all these things and they are still investing heavily in Lagos. So what I'm telling people is this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just understand that he is for good. He is to end corruption. He is to end insecurity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to end these politicians from continuing turning our land into something else we don't know. Most of you guys don't even know that today terrorism is being funded by our politicians. And the funniest part of all is that our military men and policemen have joined the queue. Most of our military men and policemen are actually the ones doing all the causing all the insecurities in our land. In the morning time, they will act like police and military. In the evening, they turn to something else, of which we all know that. Then the same country called Nigeria, we see terrorists that they are calling them rehabilitated terrorists. It is not making sense. How can somebody keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in jail and release Boko Haram that have been unaliving our children and women and vulnerable people? They release them and keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in jail. Our politicians today don't even need to tell you anymore that they don't care about you. They come in front of you, they show you that they will steal you, do everything, rob you, even unalive you, and you will not do nothing. That is the reason why you see people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prison. Because they are fighting the politicians. But some gullible Nigerians who don't even know the agenda or what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, you will be fighting him without even know that he's fighting for your own liberation. It is so painful and so hot that people don't even want to ask questions. Why did Nigerian government spend all this money and they are still spending money? They went all the way to Kenya to kidnap him and brought him back. Because the politicians have found out that he's one of the people fighting corruption. In Nigeria today, the good people are in jail, the bad people are outside. If you are fighting whatever or you are doing whatever and you are outside, just know that you are part of the thing you are doing. Politicians have successfully bought everybody. Those days, our kings were speaking for us. But imagine now, our kings have been bought off. It is bad. The condition is very, very bad. And it's going to get worse. But what we are clamoring for is to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and conduct a referendum. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking you for a referendum. If he wanted to be more violent, he would have sent his boys to blow all the gas line in Imo State. And you will not do nothing. And he will blow all the pipeline that crosses Igbo land. And you will not do nothing. But because he's a peaceful man, he's asking you for a referendum. And the Nigerian government are telling us that we are not free and we cannot have democratic system that works. So what I'm telling is we are pleading. Politicians, you need to know that there is everything have time. There is a time for the best dancer to leave the stage. And I think it's that high time now. Politicians, allow the stage now. Nigerians want to take back their nation. Nigerians want to enjoy. Nigerians want to stop fleeing, to go to countries to enslave themselves, countries that have nothing. We are pleading. We are pleading. Enough is enough. You have stolen enough. Just plead, let the poor breathe, or let Nigerians breathe. I don't think that is asking for too much. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you.